Good morning, everyone. We got Kevin Scott, Mad Hatter, and Scott Wattage Live Craps. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, this is Vegas week. So we got 5454. Let's start our warm up and we'll see how it goes. Six, 3. Two, a show as well as a 6-3. 5454. So I should be doing a show. I said I was going to do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. I should be doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, possibly. 6-4. My ride to the airport on Thursday is a little bit later than I was hoping it would be. 2-6. So that should give us enough time in the morning Thursday to do a show. Yeah, let's talk craps. Good morning. Two, 4, 6. So leaving my house Thursday morning, about 20 after 10 in the morning. My flight goes out about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I can't remember what time I get in. I think I get in around 6:30, 7 o'clock at night in Vegas. And I know I'm going to be meeting up with Ryan from what gets in about an hour after I do. So I'll probably be meeting up with him at the airport and do a ride share somewhere. I don't know where. 5-5 hard 10. Primary, top side, both dice. Short on that one. 2-1-3. It's cold here in Wisconsin. Good morning, D8. Carousel checking in. Good morning, good morning. Dice off axis, a drift, 6-6-12. That header says he thought Jen has his my rooms at Point Hollywood. No, I'm going to be actually rooming with Brian from Holy Roller, Leon from Great Craps, and possibly Ian Olsen from Seattle. I have an Airbnb in Vegas, so I have to get the address of that. I got 437. So So, no, Jen is not providing this year for me, at least. She has in the past, though. She's a great person. Be careful with too much personal information, yeah. Good morning, ladies, dog. Another midnight, wow. Upsells a 6. Yeah, that's right. Lazy, like I got tons of people that'll be living at the house when I'm gone, so. So if you can get this craps table out of my basement, all the power to you, my friend. So that was a big jump. We got sister number aces. That's very interesting, these rolls this morning. Drifting. Every one of them is either one off or it's drifting. Five, 3, single pitch. Six, 2. And let's go one more throw here. Two, hard 4. Okay, let's start the show. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 641 of the Level Up program. This is about my daily practice of shooting a dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Mad Hatter. We got Why Did You Like Craps? That would be Scott. Let's Talk Craps. Duracel's gracing our presence this morning. So just a few people have checked in here so far. We've got 12 people watching live. If you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab that'll bring you over to the table that we're using today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. We got 15 people on Crapsee ready to go, and our starting bankroll today is $3,206. So last week was a good week. We were able to increase it about $1,200, $1,100 to $1,200, somewhere around there last week. So a little bit of recovery. You're trying to get back to our starting table of 5,000 that we started a few months ago. We had a couple hits that brought us down, but we're slowly working our way back. So anyway, let's get started. This is Las Vegas week for me, so I'm leaving on Thursday morning to go to Vegas, and I should be having a show this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm hoping Thursday. It's going to kind of play it out that day to see how it goes, so I may or may not have a show on Thursday morning. So this coming weekend is going to be the Crafts for the Cure event. Make sure that if you haven't supported it yet, make sure you get onto the site crapsforthecure.com and provide your support. If you're going to Vegas, the tickets to get into the event is $100. That gets you access to the event, gets you a little goodie bag, also gets you time on the private table that we have at the Palace Station on Friday and Saturday nights, I believe. And otherwise, you can donate money towards different supplies for the 2 dogs that we have bought in the last 2 years. It is a good cause. It is a Crafts for the Cure. It is for the Veterans Moving Forward Fund. But anyhow, let's get her started here. Enough chin. Let's get some spin going. We're going to start off with a $15 pass line bet. And we will call that all bets set here. And I saw 17 people ready to go on Crapsee. Yeah, it's already here, Scott. It's pretty amazing. But let's start off with a 5454 Hardway set. We'll see how long we stay on that day set. Here we go. Drifted off to the left just a little bit, but we got a 369. That is the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So let's mark the point of 9 to start the day off here. And we're going to start off with a 160 across bet level. And I will put 15 in odds out here, so we're going to go actually a little bit more on 160. It's a 165 on the table. So 5454. And this next weekend, the events will be held on the Casino Quest YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. It'll be going most of the day on Saturday and most of the day on Sunday. They have a couple people that are booked. Make sure you get onto the crapsforthecure.com for the actual listings of what's going on. But there are a couple people booked. I know that the casino host at Ellis Island will be there. He was just booked, so that's a cool thing. We got a 4610. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. Right die off axis there. So on the left side. You know that Ed from Roll to Win should be there this weekend. Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps is making it this year. And then the usuals. I'll be able to meet John's wife this weekend, Kathy, so she's going to be there, I guess, so that's pretty cool. We got 44 inside pressure, and we'll pick up an extra $5 in odds. Thank you, Lazy Dog. It's a great point. He goes, and I'll put that one up there. And a ticket is a great way to donate, even if you're not going to Crafts for the Cure. But if you are going, it must be a must buy. Yes, it is. So, okay, all bets set. They sound. 100% of the money goes to the Veterans Moving Forward Fund. So there's nothing taken on the side there. Four two, holy canoia, 426. So that'll be hit number 2, and that should be enough to get us out of that shooter right away. So we have a successful first shooter this morning. If you're playing a regression style play, that is the smart play to do. Remember, that's blue collar crops. That's best. We got Clint checking in. Good morning, Clint. And Trying to get all the shooters as fast as possible, play with profits, and then hopefully pocket those profits as we go. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go 96 across bet level. That's $98 brought back to the table. Back to the rack. We got 96 on the table, and we are ready to go. 23 people playing along here. All bets set. They sucked. That would be really nice if that's the case there, Lazy Dog. Lots of hot dogs, superstars of the shooting the dice. $325, Justice Gen 5. That left eye rolled off a little bit on me there. 5 by 4. We got 325 result. And let's pressure that 5 up to $25. Five, 4, 5, 4. Thanks. And all bets set. They switch. $4-3-7 double pitch. It is an ouch. So short first roll, but we did get out of it. Made just a few dollars on it, not too much. 4-5-4. We got 4-3-7. We're gonna switch right over to the 3-2-3-6 base set. On the next shooter here. Made a whopping $13 on that one. So we got 3-2-3-6. And we are going to go $30 pass line this time. And no, we're not. We're going to go 15. We'll go 5-5-5 on that ATS. Press. Zero regress. Yeah. Again, play the short roll, everyone. Hope for the long roll. Play the short roll. It's a smart bet. And dice out. I don't even know if it's a smart bet, but it's a smarter bet. 3-2-3-6. Dice out. Ooh, held on to that just a split second too long. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. Marking the point of 8. Primary bottom side both dice. 2-2-3-6 and 8-8. 8-8. 4-4-8 square pair. Three, 2, 3, 6. And again, we're gonna go 160 across. 15 in odds. Good morning, Chris. Demon Dog Chris checking in here. Hello. And all bets set. Days out. 3-2-3-6. They split apart when they left my fingers. I pulled it just slightly. 5-1-6 KitchenAid mixer. Got lucky. 3-2-3-6, and we got a 5-1-6 result. So question of the day by Lazy Dog is, how much do you put on bonus bets? I normally don't do anything. I will occasionally. Kind of a feel it out type situation. But I think I've seen a lot of 5-5-5s. I've seen a lot of 25-25-25. I've seen a lot of 10-5-10s. That's just what I personally have seen, but let's go 32 across pressure. And we're not going to do any extra odds. We'll leave that as it is. And how about set? Dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. Four, 5, hard 9. Big Daddy map. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6, and it's going to be an implosion with a double pitch on that left side. So $15 table, yeah. Even a $10 table will do 555 if I do go up on it. And I just increase my pass line. That's the only time I'll do a pass line if I'm not shooting, is if I have an ATS bet out there, and that's just to cover that ATS bet, if you will. Let's go 44 inside pressure, and we'll add an extra $10 in odds there. 3, 2, 3, 6, and I'll bet set. This one. Five, 2. That right one jumped over. Darn it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We'll have a little bit of recovery to do here. Oops, that was a 5-2, not a 5-4. 5-2, Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So we will have to recover that one now. So that was a loss of 166. We'll stick with the 3, 2, 3, 6. They set. And let's get a little bit longer roll. Let's level it up this time. Let's go $30 on the pass line now. And we'll go 10, 5, and 10 with a $5 any craps. Actually, we're going to do something different here. I'm going to try it once here. This is something that came up on Let's Talk Craps channel last night. He's asked, why don't you do a horn bet instead of the any craps? So let's try that once. Let's go. Should we do this? Go $2 on the 3, and we'll go $1 on the midnight, $1 on the aces on the Mad Hatter. I use it occasionally there, Durso. Occasionally, but what happened to Sharkbait? I heard something that he got a strike or a ban on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure entirely what happened. Kind of went out of the blue there, but 3, 2, 3, 6. $415 truck and camper. So, but it was known to kind of come and go in the community, depending on what's going on in his life. So I'm not exactly sure entirely what's up with him. 415 truck and camper. And we're leveling up this time, so we're going to go 320 across the level. And that'll give us 20 in odds. 2, 3, 6. And all bet set. 25 people playing along here. 18 people watching live. Dice out. aces. 112. The Mad Hatter. 3-6. 112. Implosion on the left side. Single pitch on the right side. And that's no help for our bets. It's cold in the dungeon here today. Let's see where we're at. See if my weather thing comes up. Yeah, it was like 39 degrees in Wisconsin right now. So yeah, a little bit, just a little bit chilly, a little bit. And all bets set. They saw it. One, 4, 5, winner 5. So the point that will turn off. 3, 2, 3, 6. So 1, 4, 5. Result. $6 brought to the rack with that one. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we'll stay, we're going to regress that now down to a $15 pass line bet. And I'll call that all bets set. And I saw looking for a new point. Still shooter number 3. Face out. Bit of a wild throw on that one, but we have 3, 2, 5, Justice Gen 5. Dice did split apart a little bit on me, which I do not like to see, but 3, 2, 3, 6. Explosion on that right side. Right top side of the lap. Turns back on a 5, so it's back on the 5, and we're gonna go with let's do 44 inside pressure, and odds wise we're gonna try to get on there $35. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets set. Face out. We're 1-5 Buckeye Buckshot. Point made, point hit. Puck turns off. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. We get a 4, 1, 5. Double pitch left side, single pitch on the right side. So ultimately, a single pitch of the dice. Puck turns out that's $123 brought back to the rack. We're going to stay with that $15 pass line bet. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And once we get our point established, we'll regress our bets. Again, play the short run, roll, hope for the long roll. All bets set, and dice out. Ace deuce on the come out. 1, 2, 3, Crapsee Alfredo sauce. Pass line loser. Come on, loser, a winner for the DP. other number for the ATS. Again, we're going to go $15 pass line bet. 3-2, 3-6. And all bets set. Face out. They stay cross on me. We got midnight. See craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Another pass line loser. Push for the DP this time. For 3-6, we got 6-6-12. So a little bit all over the place here. A little bit. We need to start seeing some regularity other than that 5. So we're down again on that, darn it. So we're going to have to really regress. Well, if we do regress right away, $15 pass line bet again. And we'll call that all bet set. Face out. 3-2, 3-6. Keep on hitting that hook, and there we got a 1-6-7. So we lost that ATS bet. That's a pass line winner. Loser for the DP. 2-3-6, 1-6-7. Let's switch over to the 3-6-3-2 now. So we're staying with that $15 pass line bet. We'll go 3-6-3-2. Cousin 2 set. And all bet set. Face off. One, 5, 6 KitchenAid mixer. Marking the point of 6. 3-6-3-2. We get a 1-5-6. That'll be a double hitch, I believe. No primary hitch. Okay, so bets will turn back on now. And we're gonna level it up here. We'll go 66. Oops, we gotta take this down first. Let's go $60 on that 5. Then we're gonna go 66 inside pressure. And let's do $60 nuts. Okay, how about that? Face out. Three, 6, 3, 2. They stay cross on us. We got a 5-6 Yo Chef. So not really getting great quality rolls here today yet. Oops, that was a 5-6, not a 2-8, not a 2-6. 3-6-3-2. We got a 5-6 Yo. Three, 6, 3, 2. And that was no help for us. So let's call that all bet set right away. And face out. Wow. Give me some quality rolls here. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. 632 and 6612. That's been a very prevalent number the last few days for me. Last few shows at least. Try her again on 3632. And all bets set. Face out. Kind of jerked down a little bit. Well, we got 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend on it in. Sorry, Glenn. So that'll be our hit enough to bring our bets down here. You can get out of this shooter. And we're just working right down the way for that ATS on its all. We get a 9 and an 8. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go 96 across. So we are in profit on this shooter here. 3632. And all bet set. They saw it. Two, 6, 8. The Duracellate. So that'll be a hit for us. Terrible throw, by the way, because both guys did drift off to the left. That means I was twisted a little bit on that wrist. Let's go to $30 on that 8. Getting 3632. See if we can knock that 9 off so you guys can get paid out on an ATS if you're playing it. I'm not anymore. Made a loss on that come out, so 3632. $325 Justice Gen 5. Another hit for us. 632, and we have 325 result. Single pitch of the dice. And let's go $25 on that 5. 632. And all but set. This up. Caught the hook there, but we got the 8. 358, the Grape Ape. 3632, 358, single pitch of the dice. Three, 6, 3, 2. And let's bring that 8 to $42. All bets set. That's out. Four, 6, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend on that end. The Eddie Joe. 3, 6, 3, 2. 4, 6, 10. Let's go to $25 on that 10, make it a buy bet. $36.32. And all bet set. They sold. One, 3, 4, medium-sized Joe. Crapsee Master Journey. 632 and 134. So I should be rolling into Vegas on Thursday. I'm down 48 pounds. 48 pounds is what I got. I was trying to hit the 50-pound mark, so I don't think it's going to happen. But pretty close. Pretty close. 3632. That was a 4. That was our first 4 for the day. Let's go to $25 on that 4. And all bet set. Days out. $5-6 Yo Chef. Sure, I'll be meeting up with him this weekend as well. Ashish Yo Chef. 632. We got a 5-6. I believe that's a drift of the dice. Yes, drift left of the dice. So looking for that 9. 632. Good, really good work. 49, 8 number down is awesome. Yep, thank you. And all that set. They soft. Started at 310 pounds is how much I weighed. Ooh, neither one of them got all the way down. We got 2, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Three, 632, and we got a 2, 4, 6. And if you guys have ever met me, you would have never guessed that I was over 300 pounds, even though I am a big person. I hold it well. Of course, I hit joliet 4. Yep. Family was good since Badlands. 3-6-3-2. And that was a 6. So that was a winner 6. So the puck turns off. So we're going to keep that $15 pass line bet. We'll go to $30 on that 6 once we get a new point established. And we'll call that all bets set here and dice out. 3-6-3-2. Dice cross. We got a 1-6-7, so that's going to reset that ATS. That is a pass lane winner. Come out natural. Matt Hatter says, play the reds on my come outs for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but probably be more profitable than not. 1-6-7. 3-6-3-2. Now the pass lane winner on that one. So that being said, that's an extra $15 brought back. Let's go back up on that ATS 555. And all bets set. They saw it. 3-6-3-2. 617 again. Pass line winner. Come on, natural. So we're going to switch back to the 3236. 3632. We got a 167. So we'll back up on the ATS again. Those are an DP winner on a pass line. $15 bet. 3236. And all bets set. Days out. Dice put a par when he left my fingers, but we got 3-3 hard 6. Double degen. So we are on the 6. And that's what we were on. So we're back on it. Primary top side, both dice. 3-2-3-6, 3-3 hard 6. I don't know how much I trust that throw because, like I said, the dice did split apart when he left my fingers. Good morning, Bags. 3-2-3-6. And we're going to put 15 in odds. $342 brought back to the rack. 177 on the table. Dice out. $369 triple D. It's Dr. Dan. 236 single pitch of the dice. And let's go to $25 on that 9. 3-2-3-6. And all bets set. Face off. Another 9, 369 triple D. Three, 2, 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, single pitch again. Let's go to $35 on that 9. 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets set. Dice out. One, 5, 6, winner 6. Buckle turn off again. 2, 3, 6, and 1, 5, 6. It's gonna be implosion, double implosion. Turns off. $15 pass line is what we're gonna stick with. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set. Was it 94? No, 54 roll quality points so far. And let's call that all bet set. Dice out. Looking for a point. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So let's mark that point at 8. That's a new point, exclusive new point. Double pitch on both dice, bottom side. Primary. Tired this morning. I actually got 6 hours of sleep last night, which is actually pretty good for me. Let's move that 42 over to the 6. Let's pick up again 15 nods. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Dice line is super tiny, split apart. 5-5, hard 10, Old Bay bushel. 2-3-6, implosion on the right side, single pitch on the left side. 3-2-3-6. And we're going to go $50 on that 10. 480 brought back to the rack. 222 in a table. If I took everything down off the table right now, I would be at goal. But we're going to keep on going. I'm feeling pretty good about this roll so far. If I lost everything on a table, we'd be up about 60, 70 bucks for the day. So we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. 3-2-3-6. Why is it every time I say that shit happens? 2-5-7. The Bruce. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Every time I say that shit, that happens. So maybe I need to stop saying that. 3-2-3-6, and we got 2-5. Double pitch. 7 votes. One dice off axis. I'm sorry. One dice off axis in the single pitch. Thanks, there, Durso. So, okay. 201 players at the table, and over 1860 rolls. I'm not sure what that means, but okay, we'll go back to 3632. Yeah, how I do that, says Matt Hatter. Okay, we'll go back again. $15 pass line bet, and we're up about 60 bucks or so for the day. So that was a nice recovery from that one. So wattage is back up in the green. That's awesome. And let's go all bet set here. 26 people playing along. Dice out. 3-6-3-2. Dice out. 4-6-10. So we're going to mark that point at 10. Daddy Joe showing up a lot today. 3-6-3-2. And we got a 4-6-10 result. Mark it a point at 10. Clock turns on. I can do that, Matt Hatter. It's just amazing how I do that. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. 160 across for our bets. 15 in odds. And let's call that all bet set. Dice out. 3-6-3-2. And we got a Buckeye buckshot right away. 5-5 hard 10. Point made, point hit. 3632, and it's going to be implosion on the right side. Single pitch on no, explosion on the right side, on the left side. There you go. And single pitch on the right side. So we'll keep that $15 pass line bet out there. All of our box numbers turn off. It's $45 return on that one. 3632 is the dice set, and all bet set. Dice out. Go short on that landing zone. 268, the Duracellite. So it's marked a point of 8. 3632, and that's going to be implosion, double implosion. Good morning, John GT checking in. Hello, hello. 3632. And I'm looking at a point of 8, so let's take that $30 off the 8. Let's go to 25 on the 10, and we're going to go with 44 inside pressure. We'll put 15 in odds. Now let's do another $10 in odds, so make it look like a quarter. 3632. And all that set. They suffers. Five, 6, yo chef. That's going to be a drip to the left of the dice, 3632, and we got a 5-6 yo. Okay. 3632. No help for us. So we'll call that all bets out right away. Dice up. Here we go, another 10. Wow, that's going to be a parlay of the day with SJ. 5 hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. 632. 5 by 10. And that'll be enough to get us out of the shooter. So, that being said, let's go... Bets down. Let's go 66 inside this time. We're not going to go all the way across. So that's 94 brought back, 63 on the table. 3632 for our dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. I have 6 yo chef. $3632 and 5-6. Another drip to left. And all bets set. Dice out. 628, winner 8. And that is the joliet. 632 and 628. Primary front side, both dice. Turns off if I didn't have any odds out there, so that sucks, but it is what it is. 3632. So we're $30 on that 8 if we get it. A different number set here. Excuse me. And all bets set. This out. Two, 6, 8 again. Are back on that 8. The joliet. That's going to be a double implosion. 632. We got 268. So we're consistently going off axis. 15 and odds. And all bets set. Dice out. Three hard 6 double degen. Right top side, both dice. Come on, Joe. What's wrong with that? Here we go. There we go. Okay, so let's go to $30 on that 8 or 6. I'm sorry, $30 on the 6. 3632. And all bets set. This out. Six, 5 mid-mo yo. That yo is a popular number today. 3632, and that's going to be a double pitch of the dice. Three, 6, 3, 2. No help for me. Keeps them bullying your DC. All that set and dice out. Hold that one a little bit. 213 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. We got the sister side of that one. Like I said, kind of hold that one a little bit. 632 and we got 213. So we got to get that release a little bit better here. Again, no help for me. 3632. Cousin 2 sets. And this one's not even half as long, and I actually have a better roll quality score on this one, so that's pretty amazing on that, how that works. All bet set. Dice options. Six five mid-mo, yo, Jesus, man, holy mackerel. Again, no help for me. That should be a repeater win on that one. It was not a repeater win. Interesting. Oh, the last one was a repeater win. Okay, that's why. 3632. And all bet set. Dice out. Two, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5. Two, 6, 3, 2. Primary top side, right side, and implosion on the left. Yeah, let's strip another tin cup. So you finished your homemade shooter station yesterday. It sounds super hard outside of Craps final. Craps overlay. Is there any other layers of padding I need? If you go back to my table build videos, Clint, that shows you how I did my table. I actually have felt. I bought some felt at a fabric store, and then I have the vinyl, and then I have the layout. So that's how I do mine. Mine's considered a semi-bouncy table. Although it seems like it's getting harder as I'm playing on this thing. But it is a semi-bouncy table that I do have here. So that's what I do. Let's go $25 on that 5. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. So hopefully that helps you. I think it's like video 6 or 8A or 8B or something like that is where I show how I do the layout of my table. Wow. Unbelievable. Another 5-6 yo chef. Can't tell me I'm not being consistent with my throws today. 3632, 5-6 yo. At least the results are being consistent, just not what we're looking for, really. Unless you're playing that horn or the field. 632. And all bets set. Dice out. Two, 3, 5. Justice Gen 5. Perfect. That'll work. Primary top side on the right side and implosion on the left side. Yeah, I decided not to do the hard side and the bouncy side, simply because it's hard for me because of the layout of the cameras and everything to switch everything around all the time. So I just went the same all the way across. Not like people. And let's go to $35 on that 5. All bets set and dice out. I have found with keeping it the same on both sides, not that it matters really, because like I said, I only shoot one direction right now. Tell me the consistency of throwing. 5-3-8 hit the grape ape, and that's going to be a winner 8, so the puck will turn off. And what I found is with my, I know what my dice should be doing. So when I get to a different style of table, I can actually adjust the energy and the mechanics of the throw to account for the table, because I know what my dice should be doing. So that's what I try to do, is get my dice to replicate at the different tables to what I'm doing here. So that's why I'm able to usually relatively successfully convert over to different casinos and that. There's been a few I haven't been able to, but most of them I have. So we're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. All of our bets turn off up on top. So hopefully that makes sense. Got 26 people playing along here, 19 people watching live. All bets set. And dice out. Looking for a point. We got aces on the come out. Mad Hatter showing his dice set. 632, and we got a 112. Why is it that my come outs always lose numbers different than what I'm normally throwing? So we need the 4. Let's throw the 4 for you guys. I'm not on the ATS. Let's throw that 4. $15 pass line bet. So that last one was a DP winner. Those are the pass line. 3632. And all bets set. Dice out. Four, 5, 9, hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point at 9. 632, 4, 5, 9. Okay, let's make that 8 look like 30. And we'll bring that 15 down to the odds there. Now let's do this one. So let's put that on 10. That's how we got most of the numbers covered. 3632. And all bets set. We got a 4-point fire bet. 5-point fire bet is going here, guys. No, not a 5-point fire bet. What am I thinking? 1, 2, 2-point. Looking for a 3rd point. Dice out. Or 4, hard 8, square pair. 632, primary bottom side, both dice. Let's pick up $15 on that 4. 3632, and now we're all the way across on our bets. And all bets set. Dice out. They split apart on me, and we got 325. Just jump 5. Well, I mean to split apart. They split apart when I was leaving my finger, so that means I push with my thumb. 3, 6, 3, 2. Single pitch of the dice. Let's go to $60 on that 5. 3, 6, 3, 2. And all that set. Dice out. Again, they split apart on me. Darn it. 6, 2, 8. Dorsal 8. Yeah. Stop pushing that thumb, Joe. Stop doing that. Okay, primary front side both dice. And that time when I pushed with my thumb, they actually stopped. I lost the energy in the dice, so they didn't go any further. Thank you, Kate Fisher. Very much appreciated. 3, 6, 3, 2. And let's go to $42 on both the 6 and the 8. And all that set. Dice out. The left one stopped. The right one kept going. 2, 6, 8. Another Duracell 8. And that's good. Double implosion of the dice. So let's go $25 in odds. Here. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bet set. Dice up. Four, 2, 6. Kevin, that's a holy cannoli. 4, 2, 6. 6, 3, 2. Double pitch on the left side. A single pitch on the right side, so ultimately a single pitch of the dice. Let's go to $60 on that 6, and I'll go 60 on the 8. 3, 6, 3, 2. You know, I'm putting a lot extra money out there than what I normally do, but it is what it is. We're up for the day, so I'm fine with that. All bet set. Dice opened. $516 KitchenAid mixer. Three, 6, 3, 2, and we have 516. Let's go to $90 on that 6. 3, 6, 3, 2. And all that set. Thank you, Scott. Good morning, Seahawks for life. I'm sorry about yesterday, my friend. Last second loss on your game. What about those Packers, huh? They look pretty darn good. Five, 3, 8. Great ape. 6, 3, 2. We got a 5, 3, 8. Six, 3, 2. And let's go to $90 on that 8 as well. And all bets out. This out. Two on 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bets out. That's out. There we go. Midnight, ladies and gentlemen. We finally hit the part of that ATS for those of you playing it. I am not, so it does not benefit me, but OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. Let's let up half that screen green. Now we need is that 4 now. We can hit that 4, that'll make them all. 3, 6, 3, 2. And let's go all but set. That's out. Let's see if we can hit that 4 for you guys. Nope. Typical ATS after roll. 257 Bruce. Bruce has been our nemesis today. So that's going to be the end of that roll. Decent roll. 632, and we got a 257. Okay, that'll be the end of the rolls for the day here today. Let's go through, look at our statistics. We're up about $350 or so, somewhere around there today. I was betting a little bit more aggressively, and that's why we lost a little bit more at the end there, but let's look at our statistics here for the day. We had 4 shooters. We had a 5, a 4, a 28, and a 28. So 2 28s to finish off the day. Wow. 16.3 SLR today, 9.3 SRR. Strong numbers today, 5 and 8, as well as at 11 and 10. So 5, 8, 11, and 10. Box numbers and inside numbers are right around that expected mark today. 4s to 10s were low today. Come out 7s are low. Horns are high. Fields were almost expected. Higher was expected. So I actually expected a little bit higher results in some of those numbers there. Kind of curious about that. Level up dice roll results through the end of last week, Friday, 7,006 throws. That puts us at a 9.39 SOR. SRR is at a 6.66. BSR is at a 6.35. And those numbers should be going up a little bit tomorrow, hopefully, because of the results on today. Whoops, there we go. We got, yeah. Clint, nice shooting. Thank you very much. We got K Fisher saying double Daryl Green. Nice shooting today. We got Khalil here today. Good morning. Welcome. I have not seen you here for a while, my friend. Thank you very much for the compliment. But I will be back tomorrow. Again, like I said, tomorrow and Wednesday for sure. Thursday, I'm going to hopefully be here and I'll hopefully be doing a show. It all depends on how far I am getting packed and ready to go for Vegas and that. So Thursday's kind of a iffy. We'll see how it goes. But anyhow, we'll see everybody back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Day Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.